New breed, global truth. Yo, what up? What up? What up? It's your brother New Breed coming through with another live stream. Everybody put a one in the chat if everything is coming through crispy and clear. Audio and visuals. What's going on? What's going on? Danica on the come up. Quetta's in the building. Kilo. RC. What up? Yo, Shamika. Marcus. Yo, what's up with y'all, man? It's getting real out here, folks. It is getting real. Joshua J. Sean's in the building. Victoria. Don Columinati. Neat. Man, listen, we got to look out for the sorcery that's going on in these grocery stores today. While everybody has been distracted by the submarine Titanic catastrophic event proxy that has been going on all over the news, right around that same time, a few things were happening. Heinous crimes against children coming from the alternative community, which I covered. But also there's something else we've been distracted from. And that's the fact that now U.S. regulators, the USDA, I believe the FDA is involved as well. They have officially approved for lab meat to be sold on the shelves. Yep, sold in restaurants. There's two companies based out of California. Can't remember the name of them, but we'll get into it. I'm pretty sure one of my sources is going to show the companies. But it's getting wild out here, y'all. It's getting wild out here. Yep. Somebody said someone has to expose these perpetrators. Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, it's a lot of sorcery and witchcraft going on in the grocery stores, man. Whole Foods in particular, they're pretty much a den of witches and warlocks and wizards. The place where you want to get the most wholesome food, right? The most organic food happens to be ran by some witches and Wiccans. And they back there in the back of the stores with alabaster boxes, and they, you know what I'm saying? They got their sage, they burning, they got voodoo dolls, hoodoo, juju, they praying over the damn food. Yo, it's getting weird out here. It's getting crazy out here. And what I want to do in this particular broadcast is give you some scriptures, some motivation and some encouragement to live through all of this. Because we got to eat, right? The enemy knows that we got to eat. So I want to also give some alternative solutions as well to help us to be able to maneuver and navigate through these weapons of warfare that's being used, you know, through this contamination, so to speak. But in case you think that I'm wrong about or I'm somehow giving you some fake news or something, in case you think this ain't real, here we go. We're going to Good Morning America. And here you have it.
The new lab-grown chicken that was just approved for sale in the U.S. could be headed to your dinner plate. Devin Dwyer has the details. Good morning, Devin.
Yo, hold on. Look at that. Look at that so-called chicken.
That was just approved for sale in the U.S. Could be headed.
Oh, my goodness. If that don't look like some damn Play-Doh, come on now. I'm sorry, y'all. That was just me remembering when things was kind of normal. My bad. Sometimes I detach like that. And I go into this place where things were normal once upon a time, and chicken was chicken, and poultry was poultry, and it wasn't legal to sell something grown out of a lab. sometimes I just gotta recollect. I gotta reflect. It's the nostalgia. But yeah, Chris Down, that looks like a damn tumor. You are not lying. It looks like a straight up tumor. Real talk. It's a damn shame. Trying to laugh off the pain here, man, but this is crazy, bro. Anyway, it's official. Let's go.
Headed to your dinner plate. Devin Dwyer has the details. Good morning, Devin.
Hey, good morning, George. Americans ate 75 billion pounds of red meat and chicken last year. But what if some of that meat was not raised on farms, but instead of high-tech facilities? Scientists say that could be good for the environment and your health, and soon it could be on menus and store shelves.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Yo, this can't be life. Yo, why Americans don't have nothing to say about this? I actually went to Al Jazeera, and Al Jazeera is covering it, and they're in shock. If you watch the news brief worldwide, like outside of America, they like, are you serious? Chickens are in abundance in other places. I mean, yo, this is ridiculous, y'all. This is ridiculous. There's just no damn way where they can say this on the news and people are like, hell no. So I got questions all break. Are they going to be telling people that it's lab-grown chickens? Will it be packaged similar like the Beyond Meat? Will it have a lab sticker on it? Will it say, hey, this was created in a laboratory with mad scientists who made this particular meat? Let's continue, y'all.
This morning, the USDA has approved cell-cultivated meat to be sold to the public for the first time.
So that's where it all starts, just a few cells.
2 cultivated meat producers now getting the green light to begin commercially selling their chicken, not raised on a farm, but in a facility. The meat is grown using real animal cells and large bioreactors fed with nutrients. I recently got a tour of California-based Upside Foods, the nation's first ever.
Now we know why it was so many, let's say, accidents that took places on a lot of farmlands, y'all. This is why we got to start to actually maneuver, man. We got to start building community. We got to get our own cattle. We got to get our own gardens. We got to start to plant. We got to start to, actually come together and build community and stop relying on our enemies, man. Straight up. Are we going to start moving accordingly? The Most High has blessed us with land. We have a lot of land available for the people. All we need is the people. And this is why I tell people to get their national ID. This is why I tell people to participate. Because for those out there who believe that this is going to get better, you're sadly mistaken. Listen, America is done. People are done. They're zombies. They're living dead. They can't see the light of day. They're under a strong delusion. They reprobated. They're going to walk off of the cliff. The powers that be understand that. You can stop casting your pearls before swine. You can stop feeding into their delusions. You can stop entertaining the devils and the meat suits. Because let's make this clear. Only the righteous and the chosen are going to actually put their best foot forward to make moves, to make provisions, to prepare. And that's what we are doing over here in the United Nation of Israel. We're preparing as a nation of people because all the other nations of the earth better believe they got plans and contingency plans, right? So it's time for us to actually start to find some solutions here. Can we be solution-based for a change? Because I'm not just going to give you the news and talk about these things and not have any solutions, right? But you got to be careful out here because they're aiming at your health, man. They're aiming at your health. And I'm going to give you some scriptures to help you throughout this while you still have to rely on them for your groceries and whatnot. Listen, let me give you some scriptures to help you build, right? Proverbs 16:24 says, pleasant words are as a honeycomb, sweet to the soul and to the health of the bones. So, you know, a lot of times we've already ingested their poisons, their toxins. A lot of times we've already been eating their toxics, their contamination. So what you got to understand is we're spiritual beings. These bodies are just housing a spirit. We are spiritual beings. You got to understand that words can affect your health. It's sweet to the bones. It strengthens your body. So through all of this, we still got to talk righteous. We still got to have pleasant conversations under the Most High. We still got to speak truth. We still got to speak highly of ourselves and others, because listen, that actually affects your health. Because ladies and gentlemen, this ain't nothing new. They've been poisoning us. They've been putting things in our food. Not only that, our environment, but now they're turning the pressure cooker up, so to speak. You know, they're getting real hardcore with this thing because they know that we're spiritual beings and they know they got to go against the souls that we bear, and they don't want chosen ones to be able to survive what they got going on. So they're doing their Frankenstein foods, man. 1 Corinthians 3:17. If any man defile the temple of Yah, him shall God destroy, for the temple of God is holy, which temple ye are. Man, oh man, the scriptures tell you that this body is a temple. Listen, you got to be very aware of what you eat, man. When you go into the grocery store, there's life decisions that got to be made, man. Soon as you get in that grocery store, you got to choose between life and death. It's that serious. Either you're going to read ingredients, do your research, or you not. And you're going to choose death. Read all the ingredients for everything you buy. If you can't pronounce it, if you don't know what it is, don't purchase it. Don't purchase it, because once you do, you're gonna be you're gonna be in a world of trouble because you don't know what you're ingesting, right? Whole foods are important. I'm talking about potatoes, vegetables, fruit, things that you know exactly what you eat to some degree, right? And this is what we got to do until we find our own land, our own communities, and plant our own gardens, and we can know where the food is coming from, right? But this is sick right here.
And largest cultivated meat producer.
You're making chicken in there.
Yeah, so if you look at this is approximately a 200 plus liter tank.
They're making chicken in a tank, y'all. They're going to be making chicken in a tank, an aluminum tank at that, selling it in your grocery stores, selling it in the restaurants. Man. Somebody said the music. I know, man. That's the nostalgia of when life was normal, bro. That song is hilarious, by the way. But you know, you gotta laugh these things off, man. But anyway, let's continue.
And we take cells from a chicken or an egg. It takes 2 weeks to grow the equivalent of one chicken, 1,000 chickens, or 100,000 chickens.
So you're saying in this factory, you can make more meat faster and cleaner than an average farmer?
Well, ultimately, yes.
The company says cell-cultivated meat could help feed the world's booming population using a fraction of the land and water of animal farming and help.
Now, look, check this out, man. When you drive from one state to the next, all you see is land. In some portions of the United States, all you see is bodies of water. There's plenty of land, but they're claiming that they're doing this to feed a booming population, and they claim that these resources aren't available. Ladies and gentlemen, mankind has went absolutely insane, and it's got to be some Billy Gates depopulation, uh, you know, create, zombies and hybrid beings. Because I believe personally, if you eat this so-called lab meat, you're going to become hybrid. I think you're going to become a hybrid human being because you are what you eat. There's no telling what's in it. They don't even have to give you the luxury of telling you what is in the meat. They're just telling you that, listen, there's some cells we took from these animals and we juiced them up with certain concoctions. We put certain chemicals in it to make it actually grow. That's sick, man. We don't know what they putting in this meat, bro. It could be all kind of steroids. We don't know the long-term effects of this. We don't know. Yep. Rhonda said harvest real food, get clean water. Yep. Real talk, man. This is crazy.
Help reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Many experts say more study is needed.
I got to try this cell-cultivated chicken at the facility.
More study is needed, but you selling it? Did I hear that correctly? Did I hear that correctly? Did they just tell the United States citizens that more studies are needed?
Cell-cultivated chicken at the facility. I got to
using a fraction of the land and water of animal farming and help reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Many experts say more study is needed.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Sure you can. I can't do this, bro. I just can't do it. I seriously can't do this. This is what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to figure out what it's going to take for people to see what we got to do, what the next plan of action is. That's what I'm really doing. In my mind, it's like I'm seeing these things happen. And it's like anybody that got two eyes to see should know the next course of action. I don't give a damn if you a church. I don't care if you a camp. I don't care what your congregation is talking about. I don't give a damn how many scriptures you know. I just don't know how our people don't see the writings on the wall as a whole and see what need to be done. I don't see how they can ignore the prophets and the preachers and the teachers of the Most High when they are telling you what the next step got to be is to get out of these cities first, start to gravitate towards, more rural and country areas so you don't get locked in these damn smart cities, because the scriptures tell you that man would desire to leave one place, but he can't. And they already putting in the check in and check out meters already. So one goal is to try to get on the outskirts of these cities. I don't know why you want to live there any damn way, because the rent is like too damn high for no reason. It ain't like the jobs are paying more in the city. You are struggling to live in a 1-2 bedroom apartment, paying twice as much as you would pay outside on the outskirts of the city. It makes absolutely no damn sense. And then on top of all that, look what's going on in these grocery stores. I'm not telling you this to fearmonger. I'm telling you this so you can actually start to be solution-based. I don't give a damn if you're a church, congregation, camp. If you're not hearing what I'm saying, you are a lost cause. I don't give a damn how many debates y'all win. I don't care. And now if you can debate, it's a place for debate. Let me make this clear. There is a place for debate. But a lot of these camps, congregations, and so forth, that's all they want to do online. Nobody want to put forth no action. You got these churches making all of this money, but don't have no damn land. Where's your land? Where's your land? Where is the land? Sure you can. Seriously. I'm asking a serious question for all the listeners right now that's watching this stream right here. I want you to think about your favorite Israelite camp that you watch. You may get some spiritual nourishment to a degree from. You may get some information from. But I want you to ask yourself a very serious question. Why haven't they been proactive with all the money, all of the tithes, all of the offerings? Why haven't they went and got some land? Why haven't they got some farms? Why haven't they got any food supply? Why are they not aiming to? I don't even have a big following. I only can do what I can do, technically. I'm not like these guys that got a huge congregation that's loyal and they steady constantly supporting my work. It don't work like that over here. I'm a content creator. I got way less than them, but I get the direction that we got to go. Prophetically, the Most High has shown me why these people got all these money. They got all these churches everywhere. They're everywhere. The churches are everywhere. They're everywhere. But they're not doing anything to help the people buying land or blowing a trumpet. Only thing they doing is fear mongering. They some of them are very articulate, very smart. They know how to pull sources. But at the end of the day, they're not trying to do anything, man. And when I speak this truth, it really gets to them. It really gets to them. But it ain't about them. It's about you, the listeners. When you going to recognize the real from the fake? I just don't get it. I don't get it. Support your interests. If you're going to support something that's going to give you a plan at the end of all of this, because these people ain't stopping, man. These people are really trying to destroy it, man. Anyway, let's continue.
I got to try this cell-cultivated chicken at the facility in California, guys. I got to say the texture was a little bit different, but it did taste like chicken.
Ugh. He said the texture was a little bit different. Oh, man, I bet that was something, bro.
The company says they hope to get it on restaurant menus in the next few weeks, then maybe on store shelves in the next 5 years, and dozens of startup companies are getting in on the game, guys.
You mentioned the texture. So is it more like tofu?
You know, George, it was pretty close to chicken, but maybe a little bit rubberier.
A little more rubbery, man. They eating rubbery chicken, bro. Man, I'm just... Yeah, buddy is done, bro. I'm not eating that, bro. And you know, we need protein in our bodies, man. It ain't nothing like that animal protein, man, when you trying to get in shape or whatever, and you know, you trying to build up muscle or whatever. But man, I don't know. I don't know, man. Maybe we should be vegan, vegetarian, something, man, because this ain't right. This ain't right at all. Peep this, man.
You have to give it a try for yourself. A restaurant in California is going to roll it out next month.
Would you guys?
Of course, California going to be the first place to roll it out.
Right.
I think I would. I do like the reduction in animal cruelty, but we'll see.
Rubbery didn't sell me.
I've been thinking about becoming a vegetarian.
You hear? Hey, Strahan said, "Man, I've been thinking about becoming a vegetarian. I don't blame them. Right? They selling Play-Doh chicken. So while the whole submarine proxy was in play, yeah, this is what was going on. This literally was happening at the same time, and it's legal. You're gonna start seeing it on the shelves. I think the American citizens should have questions like, will this be labeled? Will we know when we're buying real chicken opposed to lab-grown chicken? Now, it's more, y'all, because we talking about these grocery stores, right? I got another source I want to go to because it's some witchcraft and sorcery going on in these grocery stores as well. And I was actually in Publix the other day, and I came across something called Liquid Death. Liquid Death. I seen it on the shelves, and I was totally thrown back. I was like, "What the hell is this?" It was in the soft drink aisle, right next to the water. And I went home and I researched it, and I said, "What? Why would anybody purchase anything called Liquid Death?" I didn't know I thought it was an energy drink at first. Yeah, I was in Publix. I thought it was an energy drink. No, I don't think it's an energy. It ain't no energy drink. And here's something I came across researching this drink because I seen it on the shelves, right? Peep this, y'all. Peep this.
Have you ever heard of a real witch summoning demons and trapping them inside cans of water? Inside this very warehouse sits the entire inventory of Liquid Death mountain water. Each can is about to be infused with real demons.
Yeah, you heard that. You heard it, ladies and gentlemen. In the grocery store. Man, oh man. Hold on real quick. Yeah, you heard correctly. So when we talk about sorcery and magic in the grocery stores, it's real. They're putting demons in water. Yeah, they can do that. They're using incantations. They're summoning spirits. They're using necromancy. They're casting jinns. You can cast a jinn in practically anything. I want to replay that so you know that you heard this correctly.
Heard of a real witch summoning demons and trapping them inside cans of water? Inside this very warehouse sits the entire inventory of liquid death mountain water. Each can is about to be infused with real demons by a real witch.
I think we'll stick to digging our wells and getting our own water supply.
A lot of what I practice can be considered traditional witchcraft.
What you're about to witness is very real, very dangerous, and in my opinion, a terrible idea.
We enter into the dark half of the year. Now is the time of the dead. I ask you, spirits, those who are listening, I invite you here. I offer this water as a vessel.
This is what's going on, man. This is what's yeah. Somebody said this is straight up wickedness on a much deeper level. Right. It really is, though. It really is, man. This is why, man, when you get somebody said, I'm trying to be serious about this song. All right, I'm gonna stop with the song. Yo, I'm gonna stop with the song. But no, like in all seriousness, man, this is what's going on. There has to be a solution, right?
The dark half of the year. Now is the time of the dead. I ask you, spirits, those who are listening, I invite you here. I offer this water as a vessel for you to come into this world. When the cans are opened, you are released.
When the cans are open, you are released, man. This stuff is real. This is why the scriptures say, I suffered not a witch to live. This is why, you got to be aware of what you purchasing. Seriously. And when you're walking through the grocery store, you can kind of feel certain spirits in the store. If this makes any sense, what I'm saying right now. But when you're looking at certain products, first of all, you got to be symbol literate to what's going on. You got to pay attention to some of the symbols on the actual product. There's a lot of demonic energy that's being harvested in certain products. And when you hit certain aisles in the grocery store, you can feel that spirit. And it's something that you should really take into consideration before purchasing something. That's the Holy Spirit warning you not to buy that item, not to pick that up. And this is what's going on in all the grocery stores, man. There's different kind of witches and warlocks praying over the food. They actually send them through the grocery stores time and time again. These perpetrators go through the grocery stores. They hold jinns over the food. They wave bracelets and necklaces with rocks and jinns over the food. And they cast spells into it. And this is why you got to pray, man. You got to stay prayed up. So this is true story, no fiction. Well, all the jokes to the side, because sometimes, listen, let me make this clear. I have a strange personality at times. I like to like laugh off the pain or whatever, or, but this is no laughing matter. This ain't no joke. You really need to be on point. Barbara says, go to, let me see. Barbara says, go to Savanda to get your water in Atlanta. They have an alkaline machine in the store and all other kinds of natural organic water there. Thank you, Barbara. See, that's what I'm talking about. Iron sharpen iron. She gave me some good insight right there. I needed to know that. Yeah, straight up. Thank you. Hold up. Oh, what happened? Okay. Let's see. I don't know what happened here. Okay, here we go.
I welcome you. Now is the time of the dead.
Demon-infused liquid death. If you drink it, will you become possessed?
Probably. In the likely event that you become possessed, now they're trying to, sell something. But this is what's going on, man. And they put this in the commercials and they try to make it like it's some type of parody. Nah, this is dead serious. This is real talk. Yeah, it's already in stores. It's in stores. Somebody said, stop playing that part, shaking my head. Somebody said, I seen that in the store. I showed my wife. I was like, actually afraid to touch it. It said what you said. Who would? But I don't know. I don't know that last part you're trying to say, bro. But yeah, man, this stuff is real. Jakeem says they believe that they won't receive any karmatic debt if they tell you what they're doing and you still buy it. Exactly. This is what these people believe in, yo. That's a form of magic. That's a smoke and mirror right there. They'll tell you something. Hey, this is demon possessed water. We actually, listen, the Most High the churches have holy water, right? They allegedly have holy water. So, hey, we're telling you, Satan, we have water as well. And if you drink it, you're purifying yourself in Satan. And yes, called lesser magic. You're purifying yourself in the devil. You're becoming possessed. We have cast jinns and spirits. They'll tell you that and they'll do it like a parody or a commercial. And then when you buy it, you thinking it's cool. You just thinking it's something fly to do. You think it's something just, oh man, let's drink some liquid death. And you do that, hey, now you possessed. Real talk. Yep. Man, and see, here's some scriptures that I can give to help you out during these times, man, because they're trying to get everybody sick, man. Exodus 23 and 25. And ye shall serve the Lord your God, and he shall bless thy bread and thy water. And I will take sickness away from the midst of thee. Yes, let's read that again. And ye shall serve the Lord your God, and he shall bless thy bread and thy water. And I will take sickness away from thee, from the midst of thee. Now, if you serving your God, right? If you serving your God, that means you are active. That means you are being agricultural people. That means you're building. That means you got your hands to the plow. That means you are active in this walk. That's serving. That's actual serving. And if you're doing so, he's going to make sure your food and water is blessed. If you're serving the Creator with your energy, man, with actually putting in the work, the same work you put in for this degenerate, wicked society, the same work you put in working your 9 to 5, that's the same kind of work you got to put in for the Most High to serve him and his nation and his kingdom. That's the same work you got to put in, man, straight up. And if you're doing so, you ain't got to worry about no demon possessed water. You ain't got to worry about no fake lab grown foods. Right? Real talk. Scriptures go on to say, let's see here. 1 Corinthians 10 and 31. Whether therefore, hold on, I think it starts at, let me see. It starts at 30 and then go to 31. Let's start off at 30. 1 Corinthians 10 and 30. For if I, by grace, be a partaker, why am I evil spoken of that for which I give thanks? Right? Goes on, whether therefore ye eat or drink, or whatsoever you do, do it all glory to the Most High Yah. Whatever you eat, whatever you drink, you need to be doing it in all glory to the Most High, understanding that your body is a vessel. You know, there's a reason why when you get online, you're seeing all these mukbangs, everybody eating all this unlawful, unclean food, such as your shrimp, your crab, your pork, your lobster, is all filth and bottom feeders. And they're trying to get you to defile your temple, because when you watching this type of content, it's tempting a lot of you brothers and sisters, or it's just tempting you in a gluttony. And that's one of the deadly sins as well. And it's one of those things that we all got to battle with it to some degree, because, you know, we have these fast-paced lives but we got to maintain. And the food that they feed us, it actually makes you more hungry. Here's the thing, and you know, I'm recently on a detox, you know, getting myself together, doing what I need to do. And one thing I noticed is when you eat clean, you actually have more energy for a longer amount of time. Whereas though if you eating the fast food, you eating the the garbage food, the junk food, it actually makes you more hungry. You're feeding fat cells, opposed to if you were to eat the clean foods, the fruits, the vegetables, the whole foods, the potatoes, the organic meat, those kind of things, right? And you eating that, you don't get hungry like that. You will be satisfied just eating one time a day, but you ate a meal that fulfill all your needs that your body needs. You got all your vital minerals and all your nutrients, so you don't really need to, you know what I'm saying, keep on feeding your face. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you gotta stay away from that fast food altogether, man. You know, I don't know if y'all know this, but they serving human meat up in there, man. They serving fetal tissue. It's been whistleblowers on that. They legit feeding you parasites, and they listen, it's embryos in them hamburgers, man. Straight up. There's a lot of whistleblowers. I'm gonna say allegedly, but man, there's embryos in there. Somebody said the mic breaks. Of course it is.
Have you ever heard of a real witch summoning demons and trapping them inside cans of water? Inside this very warehouse sits the entire inventory of liquid death mountain water. Each can is about to be infused with real demons by a real witch.
A lot of what I practice can be considered traditional witchcraft.
What you're about to witness is very real, very dangerous, and in my opinion, a terrible idea.
That's crazy, bro. All right, so I had to hit that so the mic should come back in. I don't know why it does these things. Is the mic working, ladies and gentlemen? Hit a 1 if y'all can hear me now. And for some reason, my chat is moving super slow. You know, they don't like you speaking the truth on these platforms. So this is the kind of things they do. All right, bet it's working. All right, let's go back to the scriptures. And we are in, let's see here. All right. 3 John 1 and 2. Beloved, I wish above all things that thou mayest prosper and be in health, even as thy soul prospereth. This is what the Most High wants for us. He wants us to be in good health, man. He wants our soul to prosper. When you in good health, man, you just feel better about life. You're more enthusiastic about just living, doing the everyday things that, you know, the everyday things that you that's not necessarily looking forward to, they become pleasant. Why? Because you're in good health. You have a different outlook. You're feeling better. You're looking better. You're more happy. You know what I'm saying? These are the things we got to do, man. Be careful what we eat. Like, seriously. Somebody said organic spinach. Yeah, that's a good one. But you know, it is what it is, man. I thought I'd blow the trumpet, sound the alarm, because this is what's going on in these grocery stores. You got life decisions to make. You know, drink plenty of water, and you know, take care of yourself. Get plenty of sunlight. You know, and just do what you got to do, man. But anyway, brothers and sisters, this has been a New Breed News Brief coming through, breaking down what's going on a global scale and internationally, or nationwide. You know, a lot of people not talking about this. They distracted, but this is what's going on, y'all. Be careful out here. I love y'all. Y'all be safe. With that being said, shalom and peace.